Thank you. It's a privilege being here today. But I don't take credit for the model of Cristo Rey. It took me. I didn't take it. Cristo Rey is one of 30 schools nationwide who have dedicated the academic programs to serving high economic need families in urban cores throughout the United States. This year we opened number 29 and 30 in Milwaukee and in Dallas. All of us share in this network the goal of having all of our students graduate from high school and then graduating from college. All of us provide an educational experience that prepares them for college and for life, deeply rooted in our value orientation and our Christian expectations of how we live and live together. And in that, we all seek to model this for the students we serve. It is a very challenging environment and one that keeps us humble every day because we're so amazed at the response and the abilities and the talents of these young people. We believe that access to quality education is essential in every community. Every community is dependent upon the youth to contribute their skills and talents in order for that future of all of us to thrive in community. Cristo Rey is a community, but we're a community in the community, serving the community. We believe that every student has talent and ability. In that sense, we're conservationists. The human resources are so abundant and our tendency to waste them so prevalent that if we could just grab hold of those resources, we know we will guarantee a strong, positive future. Secondly, we know that every student needs certain kinds of opportunities. Access is one thing, but the opportunity within that experience to see themselves as capable, loving individuals. We know they need to have experiences that get them engaged, that motivate them, that let them see they have choices in life. I think the greatest tragedy is for people to feel they have no choices left, or they never had any choices to really begin with. That was all a game. Our challenge is to provide the opportunities that have students believing they have choices because they believe in themselves, and they have learned to see that they have a great deal to give to community, and they have taken a great deal from the community. Our students are delights. That's all I can say. It's been such a privilege to work with these young people, and I think they come around rather rapidly because the community at large is engaged in their day-to-day lives. We're not separate from the community. We are so dependent as an educational group on all of the people in the community who come to assist us in this effort. Many people from Christ's community know exactly what I'm talking about. We could not achieve all that we wish to achieve with the population we're serving without total community engagement. We need the adults, the adult models, to come and mentor and be with us and with our students. We need tutors. We need people that provide resources for students who come freely of their own accord, their own choice, and demonstrate their want and their willingness to be of service to these young people. What we're really doing is first respecting these young people. They need to be respected. When you sit and listen to what they have to say and begin with that listening mode, they want to be respected. And they so appreciate the respect they see the adult community giving them. One of our major group of partners are our business partners. A unique piece of the Cristo Rey model is that every company hires a team, I should say not every, but we wish that were the case. Business hires teams of students, and one day a week, a student works 9 to 4 for that company, that business, that service. And in return, they earn an income. And that income comes to Cristo Rey to help offset their tuition. In other words, students work to garner half of what it takes to pay for their education. That's their contribution to this whole effort. We started that model 20 years ago in Chicago with the first Cristo Rey, By the way, Cristo Rey Kansas City is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year. Yay. Excuse me. In the model, we raise the resources that we need and send our students out. But we're very dependent on our business partners. We're dependent on those people to respect our students, and then in turn to respect their co-workers, which they rapidly become. We depend on our partners to be the adult models, to share with them their understanding of work and their love of their work and their delight in being responsible and accountable to others in the work environment. We started for the reason of getting resources, but now we have come to see over and over and over again that the corporate work experience is the core of a Cristo Rey community because it involves the total community. Our partners know that, our partners see that. Our students see the community investing in them, not simply giving to them, but investing in them time, energy, and expertise. And it's because of that that they see a reason now to do the academic work. They really do need a reason to do this stuff, you know. They still can't see any reason for algebra. However, we know they come back to school and they are able to interact with their peers and talk about their job situations and talk about the careers they want to have for themselves. I've often said we really are in the business of Imagineering. We take these young people and we encourage them to imagine what it is they want to be, what it is they would like to do, where they would like to be, and how they would like to interact, and where they can thrive. Because they don't have the experiences yet where they can simply do that independently. And given their backgrounds, these things are often the furthest things from their mind. You can't conceptualize something that you've never experienced. That is why the corporate work experiences are so powerful. They begin to conceptualize what it means to have a college education. They begin to understand that if they're willing to work hard and if they learn these skills, both social and academic skills, that they can do whatever they want. They can thrive, they can succeed, and indeed they can give back to the community. They see service being done with and for them, and in turn they will be and are servants to this community right now. They value that engagement and that opportunity. I was talking with one of our donors not too long ago asking for money, which is another thing we do, ask for money and support for this, because we know we're serving high economic need families. They really can't afford a college prep education. He said, you know what you're really doing is you're keeping hope alive in their hearts because they see you wanting them to thrive. They realize eventually that they have choices about their life, and those choices and those opportunities keep that drive in them alive. They believe. They believe because they know we believe in them. I've often said when I assemble students first thing in the morning and we talk, essentially I say, you know, I asked for money today and they asked me, why should anyone give to Cristo Rey? What would you tell them? Students start raising that we're good, that we work hard, that we want to go to college, that we're responsible. That I said, okay, well, I'll use those words since they're yours in talking to donors. But I said, you know what they say to me? We would not give to Cristo Rey if we did not believe that every one of those students not only has the right to a quality education, should be given the opportunities to develop their skills and talent, should be able to develop to the greatest human potential possible. We believe in these young people, and we believe this environment, this community engagement, these opportunities indeed will transform their lives. Thank you.